Did I just say hello? Hello, all you YouTubers out there that managed to find my brand new little fledgling channel that I have like this almost 0 views on. Anyhow, I am the Phoenix, or Phoenix. I have no clue what I'm doing. So here's some real live bloopers here. Because I'm new essentially here, I am going to attempt in this video, and you're going to see my little doggies bouncing around everywhere. I am going to attempt to tell you a little bit about who I am. Channel is called the Phoenix because I, in my life, have faced many adversities, and like the Phoenix, I get burnt to the ground and then I rise like the Phoenix. So like I said, in this video I'm going to try, without making too many spoilers for future videos, or I'm going to try to tell you who I am. Number one, I'm a very real person. I am a very real person. And for the people that are closest to me, I may be a little bit too real. I may be a little bit too open. But that's just my nature. So anyway, to start out, I don't know how much information I should actually share. Most people that know me now call me Claire. And I was raised in a little town up on a hill from the Ohio River, about 20 minutes east of Cincinnati. And I'm 64 years old. So being born in 1960 and being raised in the 60s, I lived a pretty typical life. I had really hard-working parents, and my mother had put a beauty shop in our my childhood home. It was a really big old house. At least it seemed big to me when I was a kid. It was over 100 years old, and I'll have stories to tell about that. But she put a beauty shop in half of the house, or part of the house. So I was raised in and around the beauty shop. I have one sister, one brother, and like I said, we were raised in a pretty typical 1960s home. My dad was in the Navy during World War II. He was a mechanic on PT boats. My mother had aspired to be in the realm of the beauty industry, you know, since she was a teenager, so she became a beautician. So Noogie, that's his favorite red shoe. Okay, he's a chug, by the way. And usually when he drops the shoe, he wants me to get it. But now we have a little dog that is, you'll see her probably. She is a fox terrier blue heeler mix. So, I went to grade school. I went to junior high school, and I graduated from 8th grade. And then there was some things that transpired in my life that landed me in a very out of the way place. A place that is deep in, you might say, a wilderness type setting. So anyhow, this is what he does. He drops it over the back of the chair, and then he whines for me to get it. Okay, after several interruptions, what did I stop at? Yeah, so I had some things transpire in my life that put me in a entirely different lifestyle than I was raised in. It was very primitive. It was very backwoods country. And I was in that situation for 20 years. So from 14 to 24, I was in that situation, which taught me a lot, but also cut me from learning a lot as well. A lot of things I didn't experience. Um, you just have to not pay attention to my dogs because they like to play. So, when I got out of that situation at about age 34, I married, had 2 children, a girl and a boy, who I absolutely adore. And they are fantastic kids. And they're not kids, they're grown-ups now. But, so for 20 years, I was in that marriage, and I would say it was happy. You know, we homesteaded, we homeschooled our kids. At least I attempted to homeschool our kids. I'm not the most educated person ever was, but they're really smart and they taught themselves a lot and all that. I wouldn't say I'm the greatest parent. I have had a lot of deficiencies. A lot of deficiencies. Not just in parenting, but in every other way as well. So about halfway into, and I've kind of timed this, so it was very slow to start, but about halfway through that marriage, when my kids were in their teens, I started getting ill. And it was caused, and this is information for another YouTube video, but it was caused because I had a condition, a chronic condition, that was filling my body with poison, which, coming and going, it affected my brain function. And it caused me to do a lot of erratic things. And like I said, I will get into that experience in a later YouTube video. Right now I'm just kind of touching all the high points. But essentially during that time, and I'm going to take ownership to this, even though I didn't cause myself to get sick, I was sick. Nobody knew what was wrong with me, and nobody understood what my erratic behavior was about. But it caused me to be very erratic and do a lot of crazy, stupid stuff. And essentially, long story short, I lost everything. It's really sad that the way that the illness displayed itself didn't come out in a little bit more of a clinical, physically ill type way. It was very strange the way that it displayed. The doctors also agreed that it was very strange the way that it happened. But, it did. And after I lost everything, and essentially everybody, except for my son Joseph, he stuck with me like glue. We met a young man named Jamie. So when you hear me talk about my guys, it's Jamie and Joe. Joe is my biological son. Jamie is my partner in life. And we met we were both essentially homeless. And We were homeless off and on for over a year. For an entire year, we were living in the car. We had income. We could go to Planet Fitness. We could get a hotel room to, occasionally. But yeah, we did live essentially in our car for a year. We are no longer homeless, as you can see. We have found a very reasonable place to rent where we are at least comfortable. Our needs are met. We can sleep, eat, shower, do everything, get on the computer, have internet. We have all of the basic needs that we pay for ourselves. We are completely independent. We work from home. And I'm blessed to have an at-home job where I do make a wage. And so there's so much in that I have probably left out. We are a family of 3, and we try to make sure that we keep a healthy environment. We do not smoke, drink, or use drugs. We are of a Christian faith, and no, we are not perfect, and we don't follow all of the Bible, and but our faith is in Christ. Our channel's not going to be about our life's traumas. This channel's not going to be about religion. It's probably going to have more than a weighty share of psychology in it, because I love psychology and I hope to go to college to be a psychologist at some point. I paint. I'm a sort of an artist. I'm an author, which at some point I will tell you about my book. I love to garden. Of course, you can't garden in the high desert because it's too cold, and it's too hot, and it's too dry. And all of the soil here is full of these prickly, stickly things, so you can't even dig in the dirt. Our goal is to go back east where things are green and luscious and moist, because it's dry heat, but it's also dry cold, and dry cold is very, very cold. What you see here in our house, it's very clear that it has not been decorated. It's, the bed sleeps comfortable. We can sit on the couch. It's good enough. We can cook in the kitchen. We have a good bathroom. But ultimately, I've told you, in essence, everything that I know to tell you. So what I need for you to do is, if you watch this YouTube video, drop me some questions. Drop me some questions about, and I'll tell you as much as I can without revealing too much personal information, of course. This is a brand new channel. This is my second video. I actually had put up some earlier videos, but that was around the holidays, so I took those down because I wanted to have a fresh start. And so I'm sort of, and I have trouble with this word, but I'm sort of an enigma, even to a lot of my extended family. I'm a mystery, and most of that will probably get cleared up, because a lot of the things that have went on in my life have been shrouded in mystery, a story not told. And so, I'm really big on protecting the guilty and the innocent. I don't want to expose people, but I do want to tell my story. And I have a lot to tell. A lot of experiences. And I have a lot of good, and then there is some really, really bad. But people, even people that think me know they know me, don't really know me. Even my family doesn't know me like they think they do. Because honestly, I have been so many times, and this is the case with a lot of women, a lot of men as well. I've been a silent victim. Um, but this is not about me being a victim, because I am a victor. I am a winner, and that is the reason. It may not seem like I'm a winner, but the story's not done yet. And the reason that we named the channel Phoenix, if you've watched the other video, you're going to realize that it's called the Phoenix because I essentially rise from the ashes. I burn to the ground and rise again. So, this is about all I have to say. I really would like for people to ask me some questions in the comments. This channel will grow. We plan to do a blog. I plan to have other outlets that, social media and so on, a Facebook page and all of that. So, yeah, just continue to follow me, and we'll see where this goes. And I'm sure it's going to be fledgling and have low view counts and all of that for a while, but I'm just going to keep sharing. And this is what I could think of to tell you who I am. Like I said, people that know me now mostly call me Claire. You're welcome to call me Claire or the Phoenix. For the purposes of the YouTube channel, I am the Phoenix. So, I will talk to you later, and my little kiddos are having fun over here, but bye for now.